Hello, this is Blue Star, Defender of Equestria, and this is my Afterthoughts review of Dungeons and Discords. This episode still kind of confuses me, but I guess it's okay. The more I watch this episode, the more I kind of enjoy it, but there's definitely moments where I'm like, what? Yeah, I think the biggest problem for me is Discord's, well, let's face it, arrogant behavior. It's like, it's unfortunately the ongoing theme with Discord of, Discord's an arrogant jerk and I don't like him one bit. And this episode doesn't even try to convince me otherwise. Now, I watched the end of a Nerf Stranger X's video, and he's a big Discord fan, and even he wasn't very pleased by Discord's behavior. And I'd have to say that I think they need to start turning this around. They have to make him less arrogant and more likable. But the good news is Discord did improve a lot. He did say he was sorry, and learning. So I guess everything's, moving along, I guess. But yeah, there's still parts of this episode that just make me go, what? I mean, yes, I'm not a fan of Dungeons and Dragons, but it didn't really have to be to understand this episode. But yeah, but unfortunately, yeah, I was definitely feeling Discord's pain when he's like just listening to the rules and everything. In some ways, this might be something that the fandom might have to learn, because this could almost be the bronies talking to non-bronies. Because yeah, we're obviously very passionate about the show, but someone outside the brony community, and they're just gonna look at all this passion and just be like, what? I don't want any part of this or anything. So yeah, I think that was probably where, Spike and Big Mac kind of quote-unquote go wrong a little bit. They should have tried to be a little bit more patient with Discord, as I think Dr. Wolf said. I think in a way one of their other big problems is that they're making Discord feel like he has to participate. Because a big problem here is that they technically lied and deceived him. Because when they mentioned, oh, we're going to have a guys' night, Discord asks, oh, we're going to go out clubbing or something? And they say, oh, yeah, sure, something like that. Of course, that's not true. But if they had just said, no, we're going to stay at home and play Dungeons and Dragons, he probably wouldn't have come at all. So, But still, so Discord actually has a pretty valid reason to be angry and be like, this evening is just so full of disappointments. Can I go now? He thought they were going to go out and basically go clubbing or something at all of 2 places in Ponyville. What do you want? This is Ponyville, not Las Pegasus. But instead, they're going to stay home and play this silly game, especially from Discord's perspective. I mean, Discord is this great, all-powerful being with all these powers. Why would he want to play a role-playing game? It's almost a whole separate video. It's like, why would ponies that live in this fantasy world want to play a role-playing game? I guess the short answer is not every pony could go on these great adventures, so in some ways that would make sense. And we've all probably wanted to be something but can't be something, and that's sort of what role-playing allows you to do. It allows you to be whatever you want to be, and that's what's the fun about it. But of course, Discord doesn't understand that. He's perfectly happy with the way that he is and everything. In a way, he doesn't want to be anything else. And if I was in his position, I would probably feel that way too. So to him, this is just a silly, dumb game that he doesn't want to have any part of. So to hopefully, okay, time to get a little bit more focused. I mean, overall, this episode, while it's not my favorite, it's okay. It technically didn't do anything wrong. It just feels strange and weird, and it's sort of like, I don't know what they're doing. I don't see the point of this episode. I don't see what the lesson was, even, or was there even a lesson here? Of course, nobody says there has to be a lesson here. There have been plenty of episodes that have not had lessons or morals. They've either been fun or they've been, quote-unquote, maintenance episodes where they've been doing something important to the show. Like, the one where Pinkie Pie knows, where we're being revealed that Shining Armor and Cadence are going to have a baby. There's nothing that says they have to have a lesson here, or even that there is a lesson here. So it's possible that there may not be a lesson here, but my feelings tell me that there is a lesson here, but I'm just not certain what it is. I guess the short answer is that both sides, in a way, were wrong in one way or another. I mean, Discord was wrong to ruin their game. Spike and Big Mac were kind of wrong to basically deceive Discord and, in a way, make him feel like he has to play this game. But, I don't know. I think, in some ways it's just simply a chance for Discord, Spike, and Big Mac to just sort of bond and just sort of literally have a guys' night. I do have to say, it does seem strange that in a show for 6-year-old girls to have a guys' night episode, but yeah, I mean, just because it's a girl show doesn't mean they can't have an episode like this, but it does feel odd. Just like it kind of feels odd that Pinkie Pie and Rainbow Dash, just jump into this thing and then say, "Oh, guys' night." There's nothing that says that they can't do that, but it does feel weird because they're not guys. But again, we're guys watching a show for 6-year-old girls, so, it just feels weird, I guess. Oh, I can't help but add, to sort of borrow a line from Reboot. It's like, Rainbow Dash, a thief? What? She's not the warrior? But she's always the warrior. I like that. It's like, I'm not sure what Pinkie Pie is supposed to be, but anyway, that was kind of cool. I guess overall, this episode is okay. I mean, I sadly don't find it as funny as everybody else does. Again! Oh. It seems like every time I leave, I am doomed to watch an episode that everybody else loves and finds hilarious, but I find confusing and weird or makes me feel angry and oh well. You win some, you lose some, I guess. Okay, I just had to get that out. I think I feel better now. But no, there were some fun things here, but overall, again, I guess this episode was okay. Not great, but okay. So that is the end of my afterthought review of Dungeons and Discords. This is Blue Star. Stay strong and pony on. Blue Star out.